Alongside Mel Dow, Joe Miller back with you here at the Kohl Center for the Division II Individual State Wrestling Championships. We move ahead now to 120 pounds, Mel, and wrestling fans are going to be in for a real treat here in the purple singlet. One of the best in the nation, Jens Lantz, the two-time state champ, halfway home to those 4 state titles. He takes on the upstart sophomore here from Freedom. What a story. Cody Walrath, 31-10. Kind of one of those unheard ofs that there's always a few of those every state tournament season that really become the Cinderella story. And Walrath, what a run. And here he is up against one of the best in Lantz in the state finals.
Yeah, I want to give Walrath some credit. You know, he's working with Coach Lancaster over there. He's put in some time and some effort, you know, as part of that entire program that's coming up. Yeah, like you said, take 6th at a tournament in the middle of the season, and here he is in the state finals. Great, great effort.
He's come on strong, been on a tear, actually did win his sectional. So those 10 losses, he hasn't lost in a long time, coming in on a hot streak, but certainly up against a different kind of animal here in Lantz. Freshman state champ, won it, of course, last year as a sophomore. And as you said in our open, he's got 5 losses, but don't let those deceive you. I believe all but one came in the Cheesehead against nationally ranked competition out of state, and then in a dual meet with Apple Valley, the other loss came. So really Lantz, like Hunter Marco, he's undefeated in his career in the state of Wisconsin. All his losses have come out of state.
Yes, and you know, that was one thing that Ellsworth was looking to do this year, was to beef up some competition for Jens and you know, some other those gentlemen from Ellsworth. And yeah, that's what he got up at Ellsworth. And there were some great matches. That was one of the deepest weight classes there at the Cheesehead. You know, here's a kid that, you know, he's just got all the tools. He's got the length, he's got the strength, he's got the stamina. You know, his work ethic is absolutely impeccable.
Ellsworth, of course, yet again will be in the team state tournament next weekend at the Fieldhouse in Madison. Legendary coach Jack Radaba now assisting to headman Chad Steld, who took over last year. Great story there. And of course, yet again, it'll be Ellsworth and Casco in the semifinals. So just they've had some instant classics, and I expect nothing less next Saturday when these two teams hook up again. Yeah, and what a story for Ellsworth, again, making another trip to this team state tournament.
You know, I don't think you can say Team State without one of those two names there. And, you know, both of the programs are, again, doing a great job. Ellsworth started out a little bit slow with some injuries and setbacks. And, you know, again, they're capitalizing here at the state tournament with some great performances. And
Freedom, how about the upstart team here from Freedom with head coach Justin Lancaster, a couple of finalists, and Walrath here among those guys that have really opened some eyes this week. And so give credit to this Freedom program, really going in the right direction.
Yeah. As we finished out that first period, you know, Lantz in a crab ride situation. He did himself a nice job sneaking in that half just to finish out that period. Second period starts. He chooses to go down.
Lantz, we always talk about it. It almost sounds like a broken record, Mel, but it really, for all the youngsters watching at home, so vital. Lantz, another one of those alums of Team Wisconsin, an All-American a year ago at a very deep weight class at the Junior Nationals. Found his way in the top 8 in the country. And, you know, it seems like every finalist we talk about has that summer wrestling connection. Of course, Hunter Marco, the Triple Crown winner. And here you have Jens Lantz, just a real mainstay on the Wisconsin national team. Wrestled just about everywhere. And no surprise that we find him here yet again in the finals.
You know, I think one of the things that's most impressive about Jens is, yes, he does all this stuff, but, you know, it doesn't overtake his life. You get an opportunity to meet him as an individual as he secures that reversal here to go up 4-0 in the second period. It's just his personality, you know. He's a farm kid, but so he's got that farm kid mentality in the 21st century.
And Lantz now with Mel with the cradle. Is he going to get the fall here? He's already got the 3 near fall down, but he's thinking pin here in the state finals. He got a pin last year in the state finals. Can he do it 2 years in a row? Walrath gets out. For the moment, that's 3 near fall. Now Lantz starting to pile on the points here in the second period.
You know, Walrath did a nice job of breaking the grip, extending the body to break over that cradle and roll it through. Did himself a nice job. You know, as I was saying before, Joe, some of the things that are most impressive about Jens is we get done with the practice in the summer, and some guys are piling on cars to get back to the hotel. Jens runs. And then when Jens gets back from running, he's doing all kinds of sprint drills and hopping drills and that kind of stuff. If he's got a sweat going, he's going to continue working it. And that attitude is what you're seeing out here on the mat as he rolls into a 7-0 lead here at the end of the second period.
Lantz spends a lot of time training with the guys to your right who's calling the Division I finals. Kevin Black, of course, the all-time great, 4-time state champion from River Falls, a training partner at Jens. Here's Lantz with the armbar, and that's big-time trouble for Walrath.
Boy, this is tight. He's got that far wrist trap. He's got that half going. Now he's able to step back out.
Now he's going to switch to a half here. It's a race against the clock, and there's the fall with 1 second remaining in the period. State title number 3 for Jens Lantz, folks, and he's 1 away from putting his name in the record books.
An incredible finish. You could see how tight that half Nelson was. Had that far arm trap. There wasn't much place for anybody to go but down flat on that mat.
One of the real treasures of WIAA wrestling right there. Jens Lantz, a 3rd state title for the junior. We're coming back with more from Madison after this timeout.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.